married before. I got married young. I got married at 21. And he was a 50-50 man. And within 2 years, he became a 100% man. So I believe that once a guy gets a wife, like he kind of levels up. So I'm not going to come at somebody like that they can do 50-50 because maybe they have a family, that needs help. Maybe they have bills here and there, so like I'm not stressing that. But like as long as you strive for more, then I'm good.
So I have a question. I just want to make sure I'm clear. So you guys are 50-50, but in 2 years, he started paying all the bills.
All the bills. He did not want me to work. We moved from New York to Texas, which is like miles away. And he was just like, look, I'm going to work 7 days a week until I can, you know, and he worked 7 days a week and he just left it like that, So, to say that people can't grow to that, like I'm willing to wait.
Why'd you guys get divorced? It seems like he was the man for you.
We just weren't for each other. We got married really young, like at 21. He's not my type anymore.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. Today we're going to look at the dating show entitled Kendra G's Singles Live. We're going to examine what today's dating culture really looks like and see if the show is a fair representation of what's out there on the dating market. Although this is a men's channel, the Kendra G show focuses on singles, male and female, but the show is predominantly patronized by the female gender. And ultimately, the question is, on this show and in the dating world as we know it today, do women really ask for too much and offer very little?
She's pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Early. Where you calling from?
I'm from LA, but I live in New York right now.
Okay. All the beautiful girls live in LA. I'm trying to tell y'all, they all around the city, child.
Yeah.
How old are you, Early?
I'm 30.
30? Okay, you look younger than 30.
Thank you.
What do you do for a living?
I am a fashion model. So I work
fashion model
from LA to New York.
Okay. Make sure your head's not cut off, sweetheart. Okay. So we got Early, LA 30, a fashion model. Do you have any children?
I do. I have a son. He's 3. I'm sorry. He just turned 4 this week.
Okay. Why are you not with the father?
We're just not compatible. We broke up when my son was 6 months. But we got pregnant very early in the relationship. So sooner than we knew we weren't compatible for each other.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. You said I'ma have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom.
Okay. Fashion model for a 4-year-old son. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
You were never married, or have you been married?
No, never been married.
Okay. I think I got it all. Early is her name. LA 30, a Libra, fashion model, a mom to a 3-year-old. No, 4-year-old. 4-year-old. All right, girlfriend, what kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for, like a old-fashioned classic man, a provider, protector, a black man, a good-looking, handsome man, What else? Someone with great values, morals, very wholesome, but likes to have fun. No
Okay.
craziness.
No craziness. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, like my non-negotiables.
Yes.
I can't do liars. Like, that is non-negotiable for me. Cleanliness. Like, I am a mom, but I'm a mom to one kid. I don't need two kids. What else? I don't know. Height. Honestly, I'm 5'10", so I'm a tall woman. My minimum usually is like 6'4". That's like my bare minimum for men. I've been a little more open-minded lately, but 6'4" and up is preferable for me. Athletic, healthy. That's all I could think of right now. There's more, honestly. There's more. That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
So you live it because you're a model, so you're around tall men all the time, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Was your child's father tall?
Yeah, he's 6'4". He's
6'4".
honestly the shortest man I've dated. Yeah.
He's the shortest man you dated is 6'4"?
Yeah. He's my minimum.
So 6'4" is the minimum.
Yes.
So a guy 6 feet, you can't do that.
You can't make this shit up, people.
No, they have to be like, they have to be the whole package for me to be like, okay, I can do this 6 feet.
What?
Is that rude?
Well, listen, your reality is your reality. This is why I always ask people follow-up questions. But if you are a fashion model, so I'm assuming you're around tall men all the time if you're a model. Yeah. And you said 6'4" is the shortest man you ever dated. So, let's keep going. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
He has to make more than me. I make 6 figures, so he has to make more than me, for sure.
Is there a minimum?
A minimum that he can make?
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about that. I don't know.
Would you take
just more than me? Because I can take care of myself. So if he makes more than me, like, I'm happy. Obviously, the more the better.
Okay. If he made $85K, you couldn't do that.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, sometimes
I live in New York and LA, the two most expensive cities in the country. So, like, $85K is not gonna fly with me. I'm sorry.
Okay. 110?
I would settle.
What?
Depending on what he does.
Girl, I ain't the damn judge. The hell? Talk about something I will settle. So 110 is you would settle for 100.
I make more than 110, so I would prefer he makes more than that.
Okay. All right. So 6 figures, more than 110. I was trying to gauge a minimum. She canceled out 80. More than 110. More than 180.
I'll do 180.
Okay. 180, man. So not only 180, at least 6'4".
Yeah. Cultured, black man. I said cultured.
You just need to go to the Lakers party.
I'm from LA, but I live in New York.
Well, then go to all the NBA games and go to their parties. Get close to one of the mamas or the wives, and go and hopefully she invites you over to one of their private parties, because that's where those men gonna be. Tall.
I'm trying to stay away from
6'4" is 6. Usually, what's interesting is there's a 6 feet. 6 feet, child.
But I'm 5'6".
6 feet. You probably gotta make 500.
My heels minimum are 4 inches. So with heels, I'm 6'2". I like to look up at the man.
I will say this. I definitely understand the tall request from tall women. Because all women want to have the most, whether height should matter or not, I understand tall women wanting tall men because you want a man that you can look up to. So it's fair. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. It's just I'm trying to think of the pool of these men. But let's keep going. So at least 180. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Should I? Let me see. I have a mirror right here. Should I do a mirror shot?
We can try that. Okay, well, you definitely have the model shape. Okay. Ooh, posing for us. Okay.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
Your name is Danielle, correct?
Yes.
Danielle, where are you calling us from?
I am from New York.
New York, what part?
I am from Queens.
Queens. How old are
But
you,
I was
baby?
born in Trinidad.
You were born in Trinidad.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you, honey?
I am 30 years young.
30. Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I am a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. What you do for a living?
I work with the IRS.
Okay, works for the IRS. So we got Danielle, New York, Queens, 30, Sagittarius, works for the IRS. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. All right, let's do it. Danielle, New York, Queens, New York, works for the IRS, no kids, 30 years young, she said. Sagittarius. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
Hey Kendra, I want somebody that's tall because I'm 5'10". So like I need somebody at least like 6'1". No kids. Sorry, I don't want kids. Somebody that makes at least 150, because like I live in New York, it's expensive here, you know. I would say a guy that's just tall, no kids, God-fearing, you know, and nothing crazy.
Okay. Don't have your head cut off.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. All right. So you got there. I don't know if I got even more questions for you, child. You answered a lot. You got me the height, the money, all that. What's your deal breakers?
Deal breaker. Kids, of course. Another deal breaker is somebody that is like so much like obsessed with social media. Like I can't deal with it, you know.
Okay.
And that's about it.
That's about it. So you already mentioned height. You mentioned height, but the question is, does he have to look a certain way? So other than 6'1", any other appearance requirements?
No. You can even be shorter than me. Like for me, like I'm like, cause like short guys are tough. Like short guys will like, they'll ride for you. Like they'll fight anybody for you. So like, I'm not even on that, you know, like that height thing.
Danielle, New York, Queens, New York, works for the IRS, no kids, 30 years young, she said. Sagittarius. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
Hey Kendra, I want somebody that's tall because I'm 5'10". So like I need somebody at least like 6'1".
Right.
But I kind of am.
Wait a minute, you said you.
No, I kind of am. Yeah. But like I'm just saying, like, you know, like say if you're short but you fit like, you know, like you know, like you're, you know, like you're this and you're that, then yeah, just come on and, you know, like see if we can match. But for me, I would say deal breaker is just somebody that's not God-fearing, to be honest, like, you know.
Well, right now I'm asking you about appearance. So now are you saying being 6'1" is not a requirement?
It is a requirement, but say if you fit all of the other things, then we can work it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have everything.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nowadays, right? You can't have everything that you want. So like I'm you know, like I'm open to, you know, it's a short guy, yes. I don't know.
Okay,
Shit.
so with that being said,
I'm nervous, Kendra. Goddamn.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
For me, I would say deal breaker is just somebody that's not God fearing. To be honest.
Stop the cap.
Goddamn. Let me fix my top. Let me get myself together. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to ask it again. So 6'1", therefore, is not a requirement.
It's not a requirement, but that's a preference, yes.
Okay. Money, is the $150K a requirement?
That is a requirement.
That is a requirement. Because I was going to say, when you said if he's not 6'1", so I was going to say if he's 5'8" and makes $150K or more, he would have a chance.
And God-fearing.
And God-fearing. Yes. Now let me ask you this. If a man is 6'3", God-fearing, but makes $70K, does he have a chance?
No, because then he cannot be a provider. Because I live in New York. My apartment is $3,000 a month. So somebody that makes $70K that's impossible, you know?
Okay. That's one way to look at it. Or it's one way to look at it is now you have an additional $70K to the income that you have. So, no.
I mean, but you got to minus taxes. And their family, their lifestyle.
True. I guess what I'm saying is whatever he made, I'm not saying you have to deal with this, right? But it's not $150K, and I understand if that is your requirement, we could live there and keep it going. But if you have $2,000 worth of rent and he made $80K, you would end up paying less than $2K because he would contribute to what you're already paying. No?
That's true.
Okay, but $150K is her requirement.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I'm gonna put you here in the kitchen. Can you see me good?
We can see you.
Turn around.
Okay. We see you. I want to add on to what I just said because and a guy said this and said women are not willing to do 50-50. So but you'll be single and do 100. Like you won't go 50-50 with a man, but you'll be single and spend 100%. So even if you went 50-50, you will end up still spending less than what you already spend by yourself. No?
Well, for me is I was married before. I got married young. I got married at 21. And he was a 50-50 man. And within 2 years, he became a 100% man. So I believe that once a guy gets a wife, he kind of levels up. So I'm not going to come at somebody that they can do 50-50 because maybe they have a family, that needs help. Maybe they have bills here and there, so I'm not stressing that. But as long as you strive for more, then I'm good.
So I have a question. I just want to make sure I'm clear. So you guys are 50-50, but in 2 years, he started paying all the bills.
All the bills. He did not want me to work. We moved from New York to Texas, which is miles away. And he was just look, I'm going to work 7 days a week until I can, and he worked 7 days a week and he just left it like that, So, to say that people can't grow to that, I'm willing to wait,
Why'd you guys get divorced? It seems like he was the man for you.
We just weren't for each other. We got married really young, at 21. He's not my type anymore, and I'm just going to leave it like that.
Here are my thoughts. The show itself covers a wide gambit of social economic structures, education levels, backgrounds, and the like concerning the men and women that appear on it. And in the case of the women, it is so outrageous that the ages, whether the woman is from 21 They even had a woman on there worth like 78, all asking for this superior guy, but offering absolutely nothing in return. Particularly in the case of the single mothers with 1, 2, 3, sometimes as many as 5 to 6 baby daddies. Women that have outlandish expectations on monetary compensation, outlandish expectations on what the man should provide, but can offer absolutely nothing in return but themselves, which AKA translates to their little funky snatch. Forgive my French, but that's not going to cut it in 2024. Now, I can't fault these brothers for taking alternative actions, whether they're going off to other nationalities and races, or to the extreme advent of becoming a passport bro. Yet, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this subject, and how are you navigating if you are a single man in today's dating climate. Lastly, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Male Reality Lessons, and have a good day.